Hello! Welcome
Hello!
back to Unscripted.
Your one and
Yay.
only podcast. Yay!
One and only.
One and only.
It's the only podcast that matters. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway,
So, yeah, welcome to our
fourth
fourth
episode.
episode.
It's been four. Oh my gosh. We've made it this far. Even though it's only
Yeah,
four, it's, yeah,
it's basically a month
crazy.
of content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah, that's fun. Well, for those of you who don't remember what this podcast is all about, tell
Mm-hmm.
them what this is about.
This is a podcast where everything is unscripted, literally.
Yeah.
We have no idea what we're going to talk about. Well, I guess today we have an idea, sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's been a
but
week.
like we don't plan it
Mm-hmm.
ahead of time. We
Yeah.
just kind of come up with something just
Yes.
seconds before we actually start recording our audio and our videos. So
Yes.
yeah, you get the gist of it. Yeah.
And also, I feel like I haven't talked to Darren in so long. So I feel
Been a
like this
while.
is going to be a long podcast because we use this as a way to catch up to.
That's true. Right.
So grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and hang out with us.
Yep. So how are things going with you, Joe?
You know how things are going with me. No, I'm doing okay. Um, just with the pandemic and everything, it's quite challenging sometimes. I have my moments of, being at my peak, and then
Mhm.
other times it's just, downhill. But it's fine.
Yeah.
It's life. What about you? How are you?
I've been doing pretty good. Like probably there were some downhills, but it wasn't like too deep.
Yeah, it wasn't drastic.
Yeah, it wasn't really drastic. So
Hmm.
I would say pretty like up there, not up there, like it's there. I'm kind of like
It's
sometimes
above
I go,
average.
it's above average, I would say.
Yeah,
Like,
that's good.
yeah.
That's good to
Like
hear.
I don't mean to make you feel bad,
No,
but
no, no. I'm
I
glad.
try I try to like stay afloat.
Yeah,
If you know, yeah, that's
yeah.
what we're doing right now.
Yes. And honestly, one of the things that helps me the most whenever I'm feeling like down is social media detox. Do you like my
Ooh,
segue there?
yes. Ooh, what is that?
Yes. So, you know how people say social media can be like toxic and everything. And it's very
Mm-hmm.
true. I can like vouch for that because have you ever done like social media detox? Social media detox is basically like um you know literally a detox from social media, so
Yeah.
like you stop using any form of social media.
All forms. Okay, that's
Mhm.
extreme.
Well,
Well,
aside from like text messages and stuff, something that's essential. But for example, like Instagram or TikTok, that's not very essential to your daily life. It's just there for pleasure. So, yeah. Do you have an experience with that?
I I don't. Well, like not intentionally, I would say.
Mm.
I've been away,
Mhm.
not at my house, not in Indonesia. I was in Africa back then. I didn't have, yeah,
I
I didn't
didn't
have
know
my
that.
phone for 3 weeks.
Oh
But
my god.
that wasn't intentional, right?
Yeah.
But I did have kind of a social media detox.
Oh my god. If you're from Africa, why are you white? Do you know
What?
that? Do you know that reference? Oh, you don't
No.
watch movies.
Well, what is it from? Where is it from?
It's from Mean Girls.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch.
If you're from Africa, why are you white?
Yeah, I didn't watch that, but that's what
Okay,
that's.
anyway.
I didn't count. I don't count that as an experience. But have you done it?
Yes, a lot of times actually, cuz um I think I can't remember when I did it the first time, but I just remember not having social media is so refreshing cuz I feel like um grabbing my phone and going on Instagram is so second nature
Yep.
that I don't know, it
Yeah.
just becomes so toxic. And whenever I'm with like friends or family, I'm so not in the moment.
Yeah.
So sometimes I like to take a step back from social media altogether. And a few days ago, I did the extreme and I turned off my phone and I turned off my phone for like a whole day, a whole 24 hours because mental health has been like declining. And I feel like going on social media just like brings it all down even further. So I decided to just like stop altogether. And it was great. I was so productive. It's insane.
What did
Yeah.
you do?
I made tote bags. So during since like COVID, I have a new hobby which is sewing.
Uh-huh.
So I used to like make scrunchies and sell them and stuff, and I am now making tote bags. So if you're
Oh.
listening and you would like to buy some tote bags, hit me up.
And yes, totally. Oh, also
Oh my god, yeah!
the one that you gave me for Christmas.
I gave Darren a scrunchie.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys want to see what this crunchy looks like, go watch our video on YouTube because
Yeah.
that's the only way you will see us, literally.
Exactly. See our
Yeah.
beautiful faces. Even though
Thank you.
I literally look like not the best right now.
We're just being so natural and genuine.
We
Like,
are. Like, I'm in my pajamas.
right?
I only
We're
have my
all about that
brows done.
authenticity.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
yeah, back to just what you were saying with um
social media
taking a day
detox. Yes.
off of your phone. How is it
Just
possible?
how.
Because I know we live in a digital era where
Yes.
everything is technology, where
Yes.
that's basically your life.
Uh-huh.
From the moment we were born, we already have phones. Like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, not like as
Technically.
advanced, but we kind of do.
We still
So
have
how
some
did,
form of gadget with us.
yeah, we had some form of gadgets when the moment we were born
hmm
into this world. How?
Well, I still have my laptop with me, but I just use it to like watch series, watch Netflix or YouTube.
But does that mean you're cutting all forms of communication
Yes, I
with the
do.
outside
Yeah. You know why?
world?
Darren, I think it's the fact that you are a full-on extrovert. Meanwhile,
Mm.
I'm like in the cusp of being an extrovert and
Right,
an introvert.
right.
So I think it's easier for me to do that.
But but I mean, like, aside from whether you're introvert or extrovert,
hmm
when you are living in this, as I said, I mentioned before, this technology world,
Yeah.
you're always 24/7 communicating with others.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if if their parents, cousins, friends, family. There's always that ongoing conversations, right? Through your
Mm-hmm.
direct messages, WhatsApp,
Yeah.
whatever, a message. So, were you not concerned at all? Were you not worried if they didn't know that you're gonna be off of your phone for a whole day?
I'm gonna be honest. I usually tell people whenever I'm going off of social media,
Right.
but the other day I literally did not tell anyone, and my parents noticed and they asked me later that day, and I just said I turned off my phone because I just needed a break from my phone and social media. And then when I came back the next day, it's just most of my friends were like, "Where are you? How are you? Are you okay? Why are my messages not delivering?" Yeah, so that was my fault.
Uh-huh.
So if you are going to take a break from social media, I suggest you tell people because nowadays people associate you doing well by appearing on social media. So when you're not, people are just concerned.
Right.
But yeah. But I feel like it's so normal nowadays to take a break from social media, so people will understand. You
It's
should
very
try it,
normal.
dare.
I
But I
should.
feel like but
I
I feel like you're a very busy person,
Yeah, see that's the thing. Like
right?
it's like I always have something going on, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you do too. But I don't know how to strategize around it.
Well, I don't have much going on in my life. No, but I think taking a break from Instagram is on top of my
Crucial.
list always. Cause I don't know why Instagram is the one social media that is very toxic in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's because like there are too many people that I know or that I used to know. You know, I don't
yeah.
know.
And well, just to point out, Instagram is no well for me at least. It's no longer a social media. Like it's not only a
It's for
social.
work.
Like the it's yeah, it's different when you're talking about Instagram because like people use Instagram differently, right?
Yeah.
And we both can agree that our community or our slash our project they
Is heavily
are
based
social
on
media yeah,
yes.
exactly. So
Mhm.
when we're talking about active communities, active organizations, you can't and when you of course when you are the head of that group of people you
You can't just
you have
disappear.
yeah, you can't just disappear unless you give like a week notice.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'll be
Yeah.
gone.
Uh-huh.
You take care, but I'll
Yes.
be gone. So like, I think it's that giving other people, like getting people informed before you just leave. But you know, Joe, I'm kind of curious. What if we
Mhm.
do that without telling anyone?
Let's do it.
Like,
I mean, I'm
wouldn't it
down.
be fun?
I did it.
Well, did you say you told a couple of your friends though?
Not the last one. I
Oh,
literally went MIA cuz I'm going to be honest, I wasn't doing very well, and some people that are closest to me knows it, but
mhm.
they only know that I'm not doing well, but I didn't tell them that I am going off of social media, so they were very concerned.
Yeah,
which which is not smart on my part. But yeah, I think well, for me, I can't really delete the app
yeah,
itself because I still have other accounts that I have to run to. So I just deactivated my personal account.
deactivated.
Oh yeah, by the way, I deactivated it. I didn't delete the or I did not just log out. So I deactivated it. So
Wait,
people can
how do you do that?
you have to open your account from Safari or your browser
Oh,
and
uh-huh.
then you just deactivate it.
And what does that
So
do?
so if people look up your username, they can't find anything.
Oh,
So you're just like archiving your
yeah.
account.
Uh,
Cuz
ooh,
personally, I have like 3 Instagram accounts. So I have my
active ones.
huh?
Three active ones.
Yes, I have my personal, like my main account, and then I have my like photography account,
Right.
and then I have my Finsta, which is like
And you have Sensacom.
yes, I have Sensticom and I have Cafe Liberty
Yeah,
and this one, our podcast.
right. But
Um,
which of them like you actually need to manage on a daily basis?
um, I really don't.
Well, that's fair to say.
No,
'Cause I
cause,
was not expecting that answer.
cause here's the thing. I've been having major art block with Sensticom.
Right,
So there's nothing going on at the moment. So I'm cleared with that. And with Cafe Liberty, again, I have nothing going on. So that account is semi dead.
yeah,
And I used to be active on my Finsta, which
right.
Finsta is a fake Insta for those who don't know. I
Uh-huh.
used to be active on there, but recently it's just too much for me to handle. I mean, I have
Yeah.
so many accounts. So, and then my like photography, in quotations, photography account,
Mhm.
I don't use it at all. That account has been
Well, you
deactivated.
did back in Australia more often, right?
That used to be because that used to be my main account. And then,
Really?
yes, and the account that I use now as my main account, that used to be my like arts account. So I would post my singing videos, me playing piano, my dancing videos on there. But then when I moved to Australia, I want to show off, my skills, right?
Right.
So I asked people to follow that Instagram, that account instead of my main account, because my main account I really focus on like how the feed looks and everything.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
cared a lot about that. So I essentially I moved all of my followers to my second account, which is my main account now. Is that confusing?
Right. So you kind of like switched
Yeah,
them
I
up,
switched it. And then I deactivated my old main account,
which is your photography account.
which is my photography account now. So now I use it for just like aesthetic photos,
Mhm.
but I don't really, yeah.
And I
Cause,
think that's another part. Well, yeah, continue.
cause like I said, I don't really go on Instagram much anymore. I only do go on there to, sometimes post things here and there if I have a photo that I like really like, or if
Mhm.
I want to know if cuz I'm a nosy person, I want to know
Yeah.
what's going on in other people's lives. Cuz we all are. That's
We
why we're
all
on
are.
Instagram.
Yeah. Well, also, like, well, as speaking from like from an actor's perspective, we need to be curious. We need to
Yeah.
be nosy about
Mhm.
what are the
Exactly.
things happening around us. So yeah, go on.
Exactly. And do you do this? Because my acting teachers would ask us to just go to a train station and just sit there and observe people. That is
Well, my teacher made me like write things down.
oh my
Like
gosh.
his right hand is touching the knife. His leg is swinging from left to right for like 5 seconds.
That is
Like it's
intense.
crazy. Yeah.
That is intense. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I didn't do that. But
Shocking. Like,
but it's very interesting. Oh my gosh, we're going off topic because I was about to like talk full on about acting.
well, unscripted podcast. Welcome.
Exactly. No, I was just about to say, ever since I learned acting, I'm so aware of my emotions and other people's
Me too.
emotions. Like, it's good and all, but at the same time, it's so hard on your, brain,
And we're
isn't
so
it?
vulnerable.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We did this one exercise where we had to mention all of the things that we love, and then everyone was like doing fine, and then we were told to say things that we hate, and everyone just burst into tears because it's so deep.
Uh-huh.
Everyone went so deep. Everyone was like, I hate uh you know hunger in the world or something like that. No,
Uh-huh.
but things that are affecting their personal lives,
Mhm.
like things
Right.
that happen to them. And
Mhm.
that was so traumatic, but it opened something in me that now I am so empathetic, um and like I'm so emotional.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah,
Did you
definitely.
do
I
you did you have that, something like that?
kind of we well, I can't remember like, specific moments or specific exercises that we did that opened up my the other side of me, I guess, because I've never actually like delved deep enough into like tap into my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
But generally speaking, throughout the 4 years that I've been trained as an actor, yes, I went through that phase of like, okay, I'm more aware of my emotional state in
Yeah.
the moment, and it kind of scares me. Like, I know that I am happy right now, but then tomorrow I know that I am angry. And like, I think because we as it's our job to manage, to manipulate, to
Mm-hmm.
pretend to live in the moment with whatever circumstance that our character is
Yeah.
basically living in. So it's scary. Firstly, like first time, I was a bit scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't know, Joe, if you have your first like crying exercise.
Scene.
Well, I would say crying scene or crying exercise. Like I had my guards up because like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to look weak in front of my peers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know I'm tough, but then
Mm-hmm.
somehow it happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to like cry. But at the same time, if you're in a musical, you can't cry too, cuz like
Right.
you can't sing when you cry, cuz there's a lot of like, mucus build up if you
Yeah.
cry. So like you
Yeah.
won't be able to sing. So we're it's so confusing because we're supposed to tap into our emotions, but not fully. We still have to hold back because we can't actually
Right.
cry. We have to like act like we're crying, but we can't
Yeah.
actually cry. Eh,
Nope.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the acting life.
Oh, and people well, not people, non-artists or non-performers, I feel like they don't see that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like it's not easy to get there. Like I can't do it. Like I can't. I'm not there yet. I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
But it is it's a process to get there, and
Mm-hmm.
people like underappreciate us for doing so.
Yes. I feel like it's not a matter of it's hard to get there. I feel like it's very easy to get there, but we're just scared of if we go there, we can't go back, It's like I feel like I
Because you'll be
haven't I
scarred.
haven't gone back. After that exercise, I haven't gone back.
You're just like deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, like I cry a lot more now,
Oh my
and
god.
which,
Me too.
like, to be honest, like it's very refreshing to cry. You have to.
Yeah. No, you definitely have to.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be like super extreme. Like it doesn't need to be like you're like
Mm-hmm.
overflowing,
Just like
but
feel
it's
it.
really good. Yeah.
You have to feel it. Even for non-actors out there, feel your emotions, or you'll be like a robot if you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. You don't want to be robot and be
Yeah.
just be human.
Yeah.
Be a human. It's that simple.
We've gone from social media detox to like
Ugh.
Cry, okay? Cry.
Cry, let it go. Open up. Well, okay, going back to social media detox, what I was
Hmm.
saying. Um, y- I'm okay. Well, I've never done it, and as an extrovert and like someone who's like super, I don't know, like busy all the time
Social.
or occupied and
Yeah.
social. It's hard for me. Don't get me wrong. I really do want to do it, but at the same time, it's nearly impossible for me to not have social media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I can leave Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat, but WhatsApp or like other messaging apps, I don't
Yeah.
think I can leave those because it's
No,
really
and I don't think it's smart to leave like WhatsApp or other text messaging apps because you need it, like in case of an
mm,
emergency too. But
right.
something like Instagram where you don't really need it, it's not very urgent. I feel like you can
Yeah.
do it. And
Hmm.
also what you can do is, if for the people listening, if you want to do it too, this is a tip that I have. I don't know. But just inform your followers maybe. What I see a lot
Yeah.
of people do is they would post it on their stories and then put it to their highlight, so whenever people if people wanted to reach out to you, they can just look at your
Oh,
highlights and then see, and then you can like put your WhatsApp or your contact or your email, on there too, so people can contact you through
right.
there. I think that's a
Right.
that's a way you can do it.
Yeah.
Because it gets addicting to look at other people's lives, and sometimes it's very negative on
Bro,
yourself.
it
you get
is.
you get so hard on yourself. You see other people do stuff and you're like, why am I not doing that too? But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Oh,
no.
that's so
Yeah.
true. But
So,
okay, I'm glad though. More and more people are talking about these things.
mm-hmm.
What you're saying, Joe, I think we are all feeling it individually, not
Yeah.
knowing it's like a shared experience that we thought we're facing it individually on our own, but you're feeling it, I'm feeling it,
Yeah,
other
everyone's
people
feeling
are
it,
feeling it,
especially this year. Because
and the whole last year, and then yeah.
It's so, personally, from my own experience, because a lot of the people that I follow are from Australia, and things in Australia is back to normal. They are like watching musicals and being in musicals. Meanwhile, we're
Mm,
stuck here not being able to do anything. So I was so hard on myself, and I was like, and also because I haven't done anything with Sensticom, I was so hard on myself and was like, why am I not doing anything? Why do I not have any good ideas that I can like bring up?
mm,
Meanwhile, all of these other people are, doing stuff. And now Broadway is opening back up, which, yay.
right.
But at the same time, here for us, we can't do anything. So yeah, it's good to like take a step back from that. Take as
Hmm.
much time as you need.
Exactly, and like you have a different path with
Mm-hmm.
other people, so
Definitely.
it is frankly illogical to compare yourself with others because you guys have different starting points, right? Like I have different starting point than Joe is right now, and we both have different end goals as well.
Yeah.
So you can't compare. Oh, she's in like, first half of her
Of her
thing.
journey.
I'm on like on her journey, and I have one fourth, a quarter in. Does that mean
Mm-hmm.
I'm better? Does that mean she's better? It's You can't really compare it.
Yeah, it's not
So
ideal and it's not
it's not
healthy
ideal.
too.
It ain't healthy.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
yeah.
We are talking about stuff.
But also wait, I want to mention one thing with that what you mentioned with where oh I need to be here well, like, like
You
having
you you set
society tell you
targets to
what to do.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, set targets yourself, because there has been a lot of, a lot of posts, well, on my feeds lately about, oh, when you turn 20, you have to have these in your life. When you turn 25,
Yeah.
you need to have so and so much money. And
Yeah.
that stresses me out. Stresses me
I
out because
really don't agree with that. Cuz
yeah, tell
cuz
me about
here's
it.
the thing. People live differently. They have different um well, talking about like the financial aspect of it. People, you know, it's just different. Wait, I lost
Yeah,
my
it's
train of thought. Um but you know what I mean? Some people have advantages and some people get it from luck. I'm just gonna give example to like um something that I know the best, which is theater.
mm,
Uh but it's, for example, some people go to school for theater and they don't make it on, so most theater people's end goal is Broadway. So let's just set Broadway as the main goal. So like people who go to school for music theater, maybe they don't make it to Broadway, but some people who don't go to school, they are on Broadway. For example, Jonathan Groff, he never took
yeah,
he's never, he never took any lessons, not even singing lessons, which is insane. But he's
yeah,
out there, you know? But then
yeah,
there are some people who like work their ass off getting a degree, but they end up as a teacher, which it's not a bad thing at all, but that's not what they envision it. So like
right.
we just need to stop, being so hard on ourselves. And also, the things that people show on social media is not the whole story too.
Exactly.
It's just the highlights of their life. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
so
something
like,
that lives their lives.
exactly. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
that's a very important topic that not a lot of people talk about.
mm-hmm. When with that said, I had well, you know how in the beginning I said I didn't have any significant downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. I did have one, which was which was, you know, in America, in the States, May 1st would usually be your college com, com, commitment, like announcement, like it's nationwide, where people just announce where they're going to college or universities. Um, so that happened while, well, it's like a week long, which is like, where people just posted things and like blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. And here I am back at home, not doing anything school like or college like, but I'm still living my life. But
Mm-hmm.
it kind of punched me in the gut a bit, or like stabbed me in the heart. Like I didn't have that moment, because it's different, maybe because when they announce it, they're actually going to college in person and they know what's going to happen in the future. But back then, throwback to, I don't know, May of
Mm-hmm.
2020, I didn't have that. A bunch of us didn't have that privilege, didn't have that opportunity to decide on our future. So
Yeah.
it's just a lot of, not jealousy per se, but
It's
like
it's like
it's
it's
like
like a different kind of disappointment.
yeah, it's a different kind of disappointment. I can't quite describe it, but it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I totally get that. Cause I'm supposed to graduate this August. And now the Australian government is telling us that international students can't go back till 2023. So
No,
that's
it's
fun.
crazy.
Yeah, so I think I think for times like these, we should just like stop being so hard on ourselves, number one, and not have a lot of expectations so that we don't get disappointed.
Yeah,
Just like, live your life day by day. I think that's the
true.
best advice I can give
True.
because we don't know how things are going to go. We can't see the end goal, and we don't see like a really big solution to this situation.
Right.
So like the only thing we can do that is not harming our mental health is to take it day by day, day by day,
Hey.
day.
Yeah, that's true. What you said,
Steven
I
Schwartz, know what's
second.
up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's from Godspell the musical. If you guys don't know that,
Yeah.
look it up. But I should agree with. I mean, I agree with what you said. It's lower your expectations, or just set it not too high. Just don't set it too
Yeah.
high because
Lower
you'll
your
never know.
expectations in moderation.
Yeah. Well, just to take an example, in Singapore, they were fine, right? They
And then they're
recovered and blah
back.
blah blah. They didn't have any COVID cases, but recently, yeah, they started to
They're back.
have up like 70 something cases, and now they're on lockdown. So
Yeah.
see, like things happen and it's unexpected. So prepare for the worst,
You just
but
have
hope
to
for the best.
learn. You just have to learn to accept it, I guess.
Yeah.
And not blame yourself too. Because none of
Yeah.
this is like our fault necessarily. If you don't wear your mask, it's your fault.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And if you don't social distance, that's your fault.
That's your fault.
Like
But
that.
other than that, people who have been following the rules is not your fault.
Yeah.
It's just how the world is right now.
Hmm.
Which, I'm trying to be I've always been like a glass half full kind of person.
Hmm.
But,
You.
recently with this situation, I've been very glass half empty. So I'm trying to go back to like being a more positive person. I
Yeah.
forgot where I was going with that.
Well,
Oh
speaking of
no.
glass of water, let me just take a sip.
Yes.
It's
Stay hydrated, kids.
that's important,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you perform, if you're a singer, actor, dancer.
Period. Yes, very true.
8 glasses of water. 8 glass. No,
Oh
eight.
my
Eight
gosh.
cups of water.
Yeah, 8 cups.
Something like
Glass.
that.
2 liters of water.
Yeah, 2 liters of water.
Which I've always been very bad at drinking water.
I, really?
until
Oh, you
until
like water?
until recently. Oh, I love water sometimes, but I just forget to drink because I don't get thirsty. You know,
That's when you're, the moment you get thirsty,
it's the
that's
moment
when
you're.
you are, it's too, that moment is a bit too late. You know that, right?
Yeah,
So
but
I try to,
because I don't get thirsty, I forgot. I forget
yeah, that's usually happens.
until I feel very faint and dizzy and dehydrated,
Oh no, I'm gonna faint. Help me.
and then I'll drink like a gallon of water.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh my god, I'm full.
Yeah,
But I've
weird.
always been like a big fan of water.
Oh, I know. I look at your water bottle and I'm just like, he's a water person.
Like it's not even by choice. Like I was born with it. Like I don't know, I hate, well no, I don't hate, but I try to minimize my sugar intake.
Hmm.
I don't like drinking something that is too sweet, except boba milk tea. That's a different story. But my default beverage is just water.
Water. Well, that's good. I've always been
Like,
obsessed with sweet drinks.
really?
Yeah, I love like fruity or teboto.
Oh yeah.
Those are
Mm.
good. And also I need it too. I don't know why. Every time like if I exercise or I dance, I have to drink something sweet after.
Oh no,
Or
really?
yeah, or I'll feel faint.
Oh, I can't drink sweet
Really?
drink after I exercise. No, because I will feel weird. Like I just want something that's neutral in my mouth, in my
Mm.
my
I
throat.
can drink water if it's cold. If it's like lukewarm or room temperature, nah. That-
Oh, that also happens to my cousin. She can't drink lukewarm water or warm water.
Yeah,
She needs to be cold.
exactly. You can?
What, what do you mean I can't?
You can drink like lukewarm water?
Yeah, yes.
It
Well,
tastes bland.
see, okay, that's the thing. Okay, it works differently for me. If I drink,
Uh-huh.
well, of course, with some exceptions, when it's super hot, like I would just drink cold water right away.
Yeah.
But what would happen if I drink cold water during like normal times is like I would actually taste the water in my mouth.
Oh.
Like it has like taste.
It has
But
a
if I
water
drink lukewarm
taste.
water in normal days, it would it has the watery taste. And I don't like
It it's weird. Lukewarm water is weird. It feels very velvety. That's the only way I can describe it. Do you know what I mean? It feels very velvety.
it. But that's what kind of okay, yeah, well, I get what you mean. Because when I drink cold water, it kind of feels like it's so thin. It just like passed through your throat. It doesn't
That's
have the
good.
density or the thickness that I
Yeah.
wanted.
Oh my gosh. Wow, we're two very different people.
Wow. Yeah. Because I feel the need to be like, oh, I'm chugging myself with water, with liquid.
Mm.
With cold water, I don't get that as much.
Oh my gosh. I
You will
can
just get brain freeze
well,
if
I
you do
like to like I like to fill up my whole cup with ice cube and then pour water after.
that. Mhm.
That's how I like my water.
Whoa, okay. And you use straw.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
So that's
that's another thing.
what?
I I used to not drink a lot of water because I have to drink it out of a cup. I hate it. I hate drinking out of a cup.
Why?
I love straws.
Wow, I don't like straws at all.
Really?
Cause like, why
We
would
are
you
the
want to take a sip out of the small tube when you
It's
can just
so convenient. Cause if you're chugging it, it's like I don't have control over the water.
oh my god.
We are literally polar opposites.
Yeah, literally.
No, but ever since I got this bottle, so for those of you listening, I have a Starbucks tumbler, you know, the ones with the straws on it. Ever since I got this, I drink like more than 2 liters of water every day.
See, that's good.
Yeah. But then before this, nah, I would drink like 1 cup of water a day.
Oh my god. See, okay. Yeah, I mean, different people have different ways of drinking.
Yeah.
But talking about Starbucks tumbler, I just bought one.
Show me, show me, show me. Um, oh my god, I saw that. I saw that on Gojek.
Really?
Yeah, that is so cute.
It's
Is
only
that
like
1 liter?
99K. Yeah, it's 1 liter, but it's so
It
small
looks
and
so
like
small. Oh my god, it's so
right, but
cute.
it's a bit like thick, she thick.
She
But
she a
that's
thick.
what I like about it.
Oh my god, and it's so cute too.
Yeah, so
And
like
women.
yes, and like some don't even look like women, so could be either.
I am
So
people.
people, humans, whatever
Humans.
you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh
yeah,
my gosh. That is so cute. I
I,
really want to get that, but I don't like drinking out of water bottles that looks like that.
oh, wait, but you do like other mm, mm, like other shapes of water bottles, or no, not really.
Sure. I mean, I used to have this one that is kind of like I don't know how to describe it. You know how little kids have their water bottles with the straw inside but you can close it?
Yeah,
I have one
yeah.
of those,
I used to
but like a bigger version.
oh, okay, okay.
I used to
So
have
like when
that.
you pull the like the cover, it like bloop,
Yeah.
and then
But not really like that. It's just like a um I don't know how to describe it. It's like a switch I can like pull down and then
uh,
this thing will come up, you know?
uh-huh.
So I drink out of that, but it's essentially a straw, but you can close it. Well,
So no
yeah.
matter what, it's a straw.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So
I
whenever
mean,
I have that bottle, I drink a lot. But if I
mhm,
don't, I just
you
don't
don't.
drink. Or I drink out of like water bottles that you buy in the store, the plastic ones.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I'm
So
fine
you
with that.
can drink out of that one.
Yes. I think I just need something that's very small for me to drink from
Mhm.
because I'm not really good at like anticipating how much water will come out of the bottle. So I sometimes I would end up like drenched. I feel like that's why. And also if I'm drinking cold water, it's best to like drink with a straw cuz like my teeth would not get ache, you know?
Uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah. Even though
Hmm.
like I chew
Well,
on ice cubes.
yeah, you do chew on ice cubes, which I started to do.
Really?
I started to do,
You said that with
but
so much
like,
hatred. I
but
feel sad.
no, that's just me recognizing it, like acknowledging, oh, okay, right, you do. But I started to do the same thing, but not just taking it from the ice tray and then just like munching on it,
Oh yeah,
but
no,
you know, when
never,
you order.
never. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
a watered down ice cube.
Well, I
Not
don't use
really
that
what
either.
no,
I use
an ice cube that's been in a liquid for some time.
yeah. I
Cuz
would say the
those
same for that.
cuz those ice cubes are like softer and more
Yeah.
enjoyable. What are
Yeah.
we talking about? There, we went from social media detox to ice cubes.
We went from here to here real
Oh
fast.
my gosh. I love
I
it.
guess. I mean, if we're gonna continue this, we can even talk about, Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh, I was about to mention.
Mhm.
So, okay, you know how it's like this little small,
I
right? Where I
hate it.
usually
I
get it from.
hate that kind of water bottle.
Really? Yeah, I did.
Darren is showing a lock and lock water bottle that is very thin. The
It's very
the
thin.
the I don't know what it's called. The hole that you drink out of. It's
Yeah.
very
uh,
thin. You know what I mean? You know what I
What
mean
do you
by
mean
thin?
thin?
The flap is so thin.
This thing?
No, the one under it. Yes, that is very thin, and I
This.
hate it. I hate drinking
Oh,
out of those things.
oh my god, I love. Well, I don't mind having it too thin or too thick,
Mhm.
but um, I well usually instead of just drinking it from this tiny little hole, I
Mhm.
would just open it and drink it.
Ah.
Yeah, I like that better because like it's easier and
Is it because it's access to water quicker?
yeah, exactly. And if you see me drink my water.
Yeah, you
You
chug. You
you just
literally
like,
chug your water. Yeah, I can't do
but
that.
that's the joy of drinking water.
My throat will hurt.
Sometimes it does hurt,
Exactly.
but that's the fun part.
I think this is one giant innuendo. Oh
DM me.
no! Mom and Dad, I hope you're not listening to this.
They're not listening to this. God, please no. But yeah, that's a bit about me and my love for water.
Water.
For water, just water.
Just water in general.
Water in general, liquid.
Ah,
But
well,
yeah,
that was a lot of topics that we cover.
that was a lot. That was really a lot. So, oh, we reached 50 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, this has been so fun. Uh,
Episode 4.
yeah. Fun fact, we haven't talked to each other like this in like 3 weeks. I think that's why
Mhm.
we went off on a tangent.
Yeah. And like, it's like,
Yeah,
it's like topic,
exactly.
topic, 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 topic. But yeah, see, it's super fun. Like, if you guys are inspired to do this, like, make a
Do it.
podcast.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so.
do it.
And like sometimes you have things you want to talk about but you have no outlet. Podcast is a really
Right?
it's a really good, you know, things. No.
Yeah,
It's a good place to like vent out and just talk.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
oh
we
yeah,
should
and
wrap.
well, yeah. Well, yeah, I was about to wrap up, like going back to our first topic, which is social
Social
media detox.
detox.
Um, well, from my perspective, um, you are never too busy to do this, and that's a bit ironic, or a bit not biased, but hypocrite of me, because I haven't done it, but I am planning to do it. But if you're like me, if you have a lot of things to do, just spare some time, and I'm
Mhm.
sure that it'll be worth the time, right, Joe?
Yes, you will get
Okay.
addicted to not being on social media because it is the most freeing experience because you don't have to worry about um what should I upload? Should I
Mhm.
story? Should I put this on my story? Or what are other people doing and stuff? And also
Yeah,
if you're on TikTok, it's like, oh, what's the newest trend? I have to like get on that.
right,
It's so refreshing
right.
to just like do things that you actually want to do, you know?
Yeah,
So
true.
if you're thinking about it, do it. If you haven't thought about
Yeah,
it, start thinking about it and
thinking
do
about it.
it.
Enough story.
Yes.
So,
So, Darren, I will be waiting for an update on your social media detox.
and let us know. And if you haven't followed our Instagram, go right now and follow us at unscripted
Unscripted dot
dot
pod.
pod.
Yeah. It's such a
And
cute
our
username.
podcast, yeah, I know,
I
right?
love the
And our
username.
podcast will come out every Friday
Friday,
at 9
hopefully.
p.m. GMT plus 7. Hope.
Yeah. And
And our
the
videos,
video format will be up on Monday, 9 p.m. too. So,
mhm,
yeah. Let us know if you did go on a social media detox. We want to know all about it. So, like, you
yes,
can DM us or comment on our Instagram post, or yeah, I don't know.
true, true. So that's about it, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah,
Woo!
we'll see you next week. We might talk about I don't know.
Or we might have a guest. Hmm.
Well, you'll have to stay tuned for that.
Great.
Wow, look at us being secretive. Okay. Well,
Bye.
bye.